Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Gregory Kramer, Livonia health expert. Today I'm going to go over some self-help treatment for a frozen shoulder. So if you have trouble raising your arm up in any direction, if it's painful and stiff, these are some great tips to help you. First of all, the first thing to do is make sure you get an accurate diagnosis. And if you have any questions on that, you can give my office a call, 248-615-1533. And you can come to one of our free posture mobility classes we offer twice a month on Saturday. The next thing would be to make sure that throughout the day you're doing some mobility. The easiest mobility drill you can do for your shoulder is circular motion to help loosen up that frozen joint. Okay, and make sure you stay in the pain-free range on all of these exercises and things that I show you. The next thing to get in mind is always you have the concept of test, treat, and retest, which means if your shoulder hurts going this high, that's your test. Then you're going to follow some of my self-help principles and see, do you have greater increased range of motion? If everything I share with you helps you have greater increased range of motion, then it's the right thing. But if you're not getting much benefit or if it makes it worse, that's the wrong thing. So always follow the principle of test, treat, retest. Okay? So we're going to do some circular motion in the pain-free zone. You're going to do it in a variety of different angles. Make sure you keep your shoulder down. As your shoulder starts to loosen up, you can make the circles bigger, but always stay in the pain-free zone. If it hurts, make it a smaller circle. Eventually, you can have big circles where you're really relaxed. You're going in the plane in the front of the body, and then you can also do the plane along the side, and then the plane going back. Okay? Everything should be pain-free. It could take you 6 months to be able to go that far. So at first, you might be able to do just little circles, counterclockwise, clockwise. The next thing is you're going to do some exercises throughout the day. Basically, most people are sitting, their shoulders are rolled forward, so what you want to do is intermittently just pull your shoulders back. If you can do this every hour for a minute, that would be a great thing to do. So if your shoulders really hurt when you raise them, don't go that high. Sometimes take your thumbs out, squeeze your shoulder blades back, hold 20 seconds, try to go a little higher, squeeze back, try to go a little higher, squeeze back, try to go a little higher, squeeze back. Go as high as you can go, as long as it doesn't hurt. That's a very simple thing. The next little home exercise for a frozen shoulder is you're going to take a weight, and anything that distracts the shoulder joint should feel kind of good. And you're going to do like some circular cod, what they call a codman exercise, and you're going to just let the weight pull your arm. You're going to be really relaxed and just have it pull down and do some circular motion. That should feel really good to you. Everything I show you should feel good to you. The next thing is that you're going to pull your shoulders back, and if you sit on a table or a bench, you're going to really keep them, squeeze them back, and then you're going to slowly slink. Now be careful. Do not let the shoulders roll in. This could make it worse. So you have to keep your shoulder in alignment. You got to pull it back. Turn your thumb out. Squeeze your shoulder blades really hard, and then just let yourself sink. You might not even be able to go that far. Then every month go a little farther. Every month a little farther. Every month a little farther. If you find your shoulders rolling in, stop. Do not do that. Keep your shoulders in alignment. That's the safe zone to help your shoulders. And then the last exercise is this: you can hang from a chin bar. Okay? Hang from something that's a really powerful way to stretch the shoulders and help unlock it. Again, all this depends on how frozen your shoulder is. If your shoulder also is really frozen, there's something you do called home traction. What this does is you're using your arm bone, called your humerus, to slowly stretch the ligaments and capsule that's frozen. So if this is your socket and this is your arm bone, what we're trying to do is create some glide here. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to put a strap just on the end of your collarbone and kind of traction down your arm. You're going to start with for 1 minute, work your way up to 20. It should feel good when you're done. You should be able to raise your arm higher when you're done. Okay? So this is what it looks like, home traction. You're going to have to get some type of device. This will go over your arm. It's a weight. You're going to sit. You're going to put your arm so it's pretty much parallel to the floor. And it is going to be just outside of your collarbone. So I can feel my collarbone right here. You can see the strap is that way on the outside. The weight is pulling down. I'm going to sit here for 1 to 20 minutes, and this helps traction the shoulder. I would do this after I'm warmed up, after I've done all the other exercises. Okay? This is tremendous. This is probably one of the most powerful things. If your shoulder's really frozen and you can't do anything with it, probably this and some circular motion is a good place to start. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of review with you the self-help massage that I showed in my previous videos. Go back to my basic videos where I talk about using a lacrosse ball to work on all the muscles around the shoulder. And it's very simple. If you have a shoulder problem, you got to work on the muscles in the front. Those are your pecs. Those are usually really tight. You got to work on the top. These are your trapezius. And I showed you how you use a door wall frame to do the soft tissue work. And then you're going to have to do the side and the back. So, Julie, come on over here. This is my famous assistant, Julie. She runs the office here. So you're going to put the pec, you're going to put the ball, this will be pushed against a door wall. So you're going to have to use a door wall. In my previous videos, I show how to do it. So you're going to put pressure, and then you're going to stretch. You're going to find a different spot, pressure, stretch, and you're going to do this for about 2 minutes. You're really going to work the pec. There's going to be some really tight, nasty spots you're going to have to unglue. Again, this is really common, really tight for people that work on computers. After you spend about 2 minutes really getting into the pec, make sure you don't hit the breast if you're a woman, but you're getting that pec muscle. The next thing is, go ahead, face that way, is that you're going to have the lacrosse ball in your upper back. And this is going to feel good to your neck and also help with your shoulder. And you're going to stretch your arm behind your back, okay, with the pressure of the lacrosse ball. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is that you're going to have, go ahead and put it this way, you're going to lie on your back, put your arm behind your back, and actually let's use this arm. And you're going to put the lacrosse ball right between, this is your scapula. This is your scapula bone that runs right here. And here's your spine. It's going to be between the spine and the scapula. And what you're going to do is you're going to lie on your back, the pressure is right here, and you're going to raise this arm up. And this is going to work your scapula. And this is going to allow you to raise your arm higher. And you'll probably do this 20 times. And what you'll do is you're going to move the ball a little higher. You're going to find some really nasty, tight tissue up here. And you're just going to work it. You're going to keep softening up those tissues to get your arm being able to elevate over your head. So again, you're lying on your back while you do this. The next area that I'm going to show you how to do is, go ahead, turn this way, would be the lats. The lats are the muscles on your side that get really tight, and they inhibit your body to raise your arm up. So you're going to have the lacrosse ball right in through here. I'll demonstrate how to do that. You bring your arm up and down. Okay? And then also you're going to work the back of the shoulder. Bring your arm across. So you're going to lie on your shoulder, and that lacrosse ball is going to be here, and you're going to move your shoulder around. I'm going to demonstrate that right now, how to do those two. You go ahead. So again, I'm showing you the self-help massage. You're going to work on the front, the top, the side. You're going to get the lats, the back. We showed you how to do the mobility work. We showed you how to do the traction. Now I'm going to show you how to do the lats and the rear capsule, particularly if you have trouble bringing your arm across your body. Okay? So you're going to put the lacrosse down. You'll be lying on a floor or a hard surface. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put my rear capsule, and it's going to be tender. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of roll probably 20, 30 times. And then I'm going to move my arm. I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to go up. I'm going to move it all different directions. I'll go back and forth. And it's going to be tender. So you can explore a little bit when you do this. And then bring it across the body. You can hold your arm and feel different areas. You can see how I'm rolling right on the back of my shoulder. The next thing is we're going to get our lat. And this is what you're going to hit right in through here. And that's going to be a little tender. And you're going to raise your arm up and down. It'll take you a little while to play with it. But when you hit the right spot, it's going to burn a little bit. And then when you're on your back, this is what it looks like. I'm bringing my arm back. It's between my scapula and shoulder blade. And I move all around. If this is not heavy enough for you, you can lift your hips up and bring it up and down. That is tremendous for anyone that has difficult raising their arm over their head, for golfers, overhead athletes, baseball players, volleyball players, weightlifters, anyone has difficulty bringing your arm over your head. I do this before I train anything upper body. So these are the self-help tips for a frozen shoulder. Again, it doesn't have to be severely frozen. It can be mild, it can be moderate, it can be severe. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to attend one of our free posture mobility classes, or if you want me to review a couple things with you, come by the class. The space is limited, so please call us. You can find out more about our office at 248-615-1533, or if you just want to come to the free posture mobility classes, we offer it twice a month on Saturday. Space is limited, so first people that call up and sign up, first come, first serve. Again, you can reach us at 248-615-1533. I'm Dr. Gregory Kramer, Livonia Health Expert.